And on that note, on more of 11, welcome back to Sly 3.
Hey, I thought I was Sly!
Bentley, you mean?
Why is he taking selfies of him all ticked? Anyway.
Because
Iceland...
that's his game face.
I call it my war face!
Oh, god damn it, I was gonna say that too. Fuck.
Actually, what I was thinking was, that's my eager face.
I'm sorry, is this a dogfight, or are we literally fighting against clowns?
Nah, they look like it though. So to sum up what Bentley's saying, we're kind of in a bad place. There are like 30-some-odd people on each team. Yes, but I'm not doing that. So to sum up what's going on, we are going into a fight with 60 other people, 30 on each team, between Iceland and Belgium, and they're clearly... Normally, Iceland and Belgium would want to immediately knock us out, because it's just one less thing to worry about. So we need to make sure no one is going to be having any truces.
But wait a second, why are we riding a boat? In the sewers, no less!
Because we're going to be stealing and planting evidence to frame both of them against the other.
I honestly forgot that we were bringing the koala bear guy along.
Oh yeah, he'll have his uses later. Don't worry.
I think we've been using a dog crate because we didn't have enough beds.
Actually, I like to think that instead of a dog crate, he just sleeps on the table that they're doing their missions on.
And then Bentley's like, Mary, he has to move. Oh, but he's so peaceful when he's asleep.
They literally just stick him in a wooden crate labeled "Beware of Dog."
And then you see the guru's feet start moving on his own. I was like, oh, he's having the chase dream again.
Oh gosh.
We're getting on the train, Guru!
Anyway. Let's see.
Looks like hard partying Team Iceland has already gone to sleep.
Nice.
Sweet.
Time to borrow one of
You mean kill them in their sleep? No, I mean...
I thought we were just going to ask them, Bentley. We didn't have to get that visceral about it.
No, Murray, killing is only reserved for the guards. We never kill innocent civilians.
I mean, I was asking you about your policy about killing people in the night, and I was thinking,
What the fuck, Bentley?
How are we friends again?
Actually, you know what? They did make a good point. Since this is a more stealthy mission, wouldn't it make more sense for Sly himself to do this?
Well, that's why he's gonna go. That's why he's gonna go hop in.
He just
Okay,
knew
well, I was just repeating what Murray was saying earlier.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a tag team effort. Nice. So yeah, Murray's
I
really
apparently
just
accept this now!
Let me at that starboard!
So yeah, Murray's gonna be doing the one rowing, and yeah, this is this bit.
By the way, I hope you like second trips.
Oh god, is this like Ape Escape 2?
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
exactly.
It is like. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's not like that at all. You don't use both. You don't use both sticks.
You just use one?
Honestly, I would say this in and of itself, if you pace yourself, it's really not that bad. It was more so the 3D glasses option.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, but yeah, no, okay, yeah, I'm so sorry, I mixed it up. Yeah, you're not using both analog sticks. You just tap the square button to go forward and tap the square button to go back, but you have to tap it for each stroke in the water, and then you just steer from there. And apparently, people have used these sewers for sabotage in the past.
Would you need to put
the Barons lead mines?
Why would you need to put floating mines in the sewer?
Because other people have done exactly what we're doing right now.
And pray tell that considering this is the sewers, say that some poor schmuck's Mexican dinner ends up floating onto one of these mines.
Oh Jesus fuck!
And just levels half the block.
But yeah,
I was just sorry.
Yeah, that
should have gone the chalupa.
But anyway, that honestly, I know we make a big fuss, and like I mentioned, 3D glasses aside, this really isn't as bad as it looks. As long as you be patient and pace yourself, it's actually pretty easy to get through this.
Yeah, I never found this section terribly hard.
They look pretty close together, but it's pretty manageable.
My strategy is just to keep moving periods so that you always are in control and not letting a little bit floatiness. Or
yeah, there is some momentum involved.
Right, so that's why I think the best strategy. That's why I think the best strategy is just to keep constantly moving so you're in control.
Okay, thank God you don't collide with the mine that's literally so close to the.
This is,
I'm
and by the
honestly
way, this-
surprised that they
oh,
never tried something along the lines of like moving grind rails in a Sonic Adventure game.
Yeah, actually, it's always solid. Also, this is for those wondering, in case you're playing this along with us for whatever weird reason. This is the chapter of the game that they're gonna want you to have the paraglide by. So make sure you have bought it by now.
I mean,
Also, do not hit these
We're
cards.
pretty much just very close
Models.
to the mid game, so
I thought you were about to say we were just about to invade some guy's house.
well, we're doing that
we
too.
are.
That's an obvious
Okay, why all the
Don't-
tripwire in cans though?
because they
They're
don't.
asleep.
Yeah, but
Icky,
like
I
who
need
put
you
them
to,
like that?
They did.
Icky, I need you to hear me out on this because I've said it a couple times in the last part.
I'm listening.
We're not the first people to try sabotaging other people. This whole competition apparently has had a long history of sabotaging people. Like apparently some of the people when the Black Baron was talking, some people mentioned that. Some of the people mentioned that I guess one year I think Belgium cut holes in Team Iceland's parachutes.
Yeah, No, actually, it was one team stole the other's parachutes, one team cut the other's brake lines, and then one was actually vicious enough to put rat poison in their coffee machine.
Yeah.
That's just cruel.
So he's
Ooh, oh.
so the Black Baron has been like really cracking down on security because he doesn't like all the shenanigans, hence these mines. And the other teams themselves are like, yeah, I don't want shenanigans. So they've been setting up all these little phony It's a very rough competition, actually, if you think about it.
In hindsight, it makes you wonder how the Black Baron has had such a huge tolerance to even let these games keep going, knowing full well that none of these guys are chivalrous.
I mean, considering
not at all.
he, basically screws both sides over just to get his victory,
Oh boy.
it kind of makes
That
sense
is
that they literally just destroy themselves before he, takes care of the scraps.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that is
Ooh.
fair.
If I could just,
Yeah, got it.
if I can real
Go
quick,
ahead.
just because of the whole, because Murray made it clear that he loves being on boats, I just want to do like this quick two-man exchange. Blow the man down, matey! Blow the man down! I'd rather not.
Yo,
Come on, you know the
blow
word.
the man down.
You know the words.
It's like, yo ho, blow the man down! I don't swing that way.
Come on, Sly, you know the words.
If
No
I
one knows
drown
the
in these
words,
sewer
Murray.
waters, it's all your fault.
He's just Sly just looks down. I wonder if this water is deep enough to drown me.
Yeah, well, you tried it beforehand, it didn't. It's like, come on, you know the words! I know, I just don't want to say them.
That's fair.
Okay, then repeat after me. Yo ho, blow the fox down. Okay, now let's just say that.
And at that point,
When you
Sly
put it that
just,
way.
And at that point, Sly just dives into a mine. Anyway, let's go. Anyway, we've stolen their prized
Viking helmet.
Viking
hat.
helmet.
Cause get it, Iceland.
Nice job.
The symbol
You
of the
really showed some
Nord.
finesse with those oars.
Fun fact: Iceland is actually not covered in ice.
No.
It's actually very green.
Whereas Greenland is not green at all.
It's Iceland.
No,
were
it's
taking-
blue, you idiot.
They were taking the piss. Now
But
then,
anyway, I know they put it on the back of his belt. I would have loved it if he was just wearing it on his head.
I feel brave.
Hinga dinga durgan.
Or, it's like a mind control hat.
No, that'd be terrifying.
Like, it suddenly shifts his brain into, like, ancient Nordic Viking mode.
I suddenly have this urge to start pillaging villages.
Oh, this. I'm not sure if you show it off, Logan, but this ramp up here, it's going to be important later. Any character, you can go up that ramp to get
Got it.
gold mill. Like, you can go up that ramp and you're going to need to later. It's especially funny when you go up that ramp as Bentley.
Of course.
Really?
Because think of it, because the thing is that, like, there's no, like, real gravity set on that ramp. You can just stop, like, while you're in the middle of it and hanging on the side. Especially if you're as Bentley, it's like, I guess the wheels are stuck.
Okay, so it's Sonic
Oh, I
06
getcha.
logic.
Basically.
I get you. Oh, I get you. Sorry, I don't go up there actually ever, but that's.
Oh, well.
I was gonna say when James was saying the pillaging villages, Bentley's like, Murray, you don't even know how to spell pillage.
I thought you were about to say you don't know how to spell village.
Sure, I
said-
do. VILLAG. Wait, that's village.
AJ.
Okay.
No. I
Oh.
got a better one. Sure I do, Bentley. It's POURAGE. That's porridge, not
I
pillage.
love some.
I'm hungry, Bentley. What do you expect from me?
I thought you were about to say,
So,
that's porridge. Gesundheit.
so now what we need to do. So now what we need to do is we need to use our Aborigines ball form to slam into those brakes because they even installed the security.
That thing's still relevant.
Yep, we still are using it actually. They paid. They
You
spent
know,
a lot
I'm
of
pretty
money.
sure the
making
helmet
it.
is gonna get in the way of the ball form.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
It's okay. I'm compact.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, no, what happened there is that those things don't actually hurt us. What they do is
They just
act
bump
like
you
ramps.
up so you hit the laser.
Right, so you gotta be careful. And
What's causing them to tilt over, though?
oh,
This isn't a boat, is it?
Okay, we just messed up their ship, and now
assuming they don't have a fingerprint scanner.
All right, so
you
what
and
were we
I will
playing?
pillage villages another day, Helmet.
Goodbye, helmet. I'll never forget you.
Sounds
Now
like
for
you
some,
had a
and now for some porridge.
sounds like you had a very deep emotional connection to this helmet.
It
That
knew
music
me
was
better
loud.
than any woman I've ever met.
Anyway, probably because it's been closer to me than any other woman I've ever met. Now, we're going
No,
to.
I'm sorry,
head
real
forward.
quick. And Bentley's like, "That's a woman."
Let's go. So this mission is we're at our own. I believe this is our own hangar.
If only we
we're
had
gonna
Danny
go-
DeVito voicing Murray.
Wait. Yeah, I guess.
No, I would
Hey,
see
it's
Danny
our-
DeVito be more fitting for Bentley.
Murray, I've been working to get our hangar security devices online, and they're almost
Oh, is this?
Sweet.
Oh, is this basically the FNAF mission?
I think it is.
Yes, it is.
FNAF mission? Oh, we're using cameras?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, rival air team is gonna try to sabotage us.
Mr. Makers.
No, that is
game,
never
is that
coming
game
to
finally
Switch.
coming out after
No.
20 years?
Are we getting for 3DS
No.
remake?
That's right. That's right. I still gotta do a commentary of that at some point.
In due time.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Didn't think I forgot about Mesa City, did you? I figure you
Good to see after so many years of in being in jail, he can still pull off that voice rather well.
Does he still
Yeah,
have
this-
the same voice actor?
Yes, he does.
I think so.
Nice.
Good stuff.
I paid you up good enough. Time to crack some skulls.
So
because
we
it's
have
the
to
same
fight this
act-
guy already?
Well, because the same actor as the Panda King, isn't it?
Yeah. Kevin Blackton. Yeah.
Oh, so we're throwing stuff at him to make him stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a shame because the Murray himself can't do that much damage to him.
Yeah. If you
which
do
is
try
why
to
we have
punch
to
him, he
trigger
just
a
laughs it
trap.
off.
That's
that was
a shame because honestly, I would have loved to have seen a full-on mugshot boss fight with the Murray.
Right. He,
But I
he
guess
took down.
it's-
He took down freaking Rajan.
Is
That's
this the
true.
only time he
Oh,
shows
boy.
up in the game, though?
Yeah, he's only
Yeah.
in this
Chapter, yeah.
chapter.
Yeah, he'll appear multiple times. By the way, I say what you will, I love the attack that these pigs do, where they pour gasoline in front of them and then strike
And
the
then
ground with
light
their
it on
wrench.
fire.
I don't know. I like that. I like that detail.
I will say that like you can't use that to your advantage because the fire they make can't hit other comrades.
Of course. Also, now that Mugshot's clearly on screen, I just remembered. Y'all remember that one random short that was made during the development of Sly 4 that actually had Mugshot in it? They actually shrunk his arms.
Yeah, I was about to say it was either they shrunk his arms or they just made his anatomy a
That
lot
pig
more.
just-
well
Yeah,
done.
they made him actually anatomically correct. That's not
Alexa,
right.
stop.
So they just made him a purple bulldog?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right in the solar plexus.
I mean, he still had the trademark mustache and everything. It's just that, yeah.
You're not untouchable. This is just the beginning of a really bad day.
It's night.
For you!
And of course, he sells his trademark walk.
Of course.
Okay, now we get to the FNAF part.
Here we go.
I'm just
you
like,
see Bentley
Bentley,
do it.
why are you talking on the intercom? I'm right here. Open the window.
Well, it's probably not a window you can open.
That's
question.
Murray's like, I beg to differ. Punches it.
This is the FNAF part.
This looks
So
fun.
you use the face buttons, And
Okay, so
three
this is
space
kind of like
buttons
the frog trap thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
it pretty much
actually.
is. They have cooldowns that you can visibly see. The issue is that I have to now bounce 2 of them at the same time.
Honestly, it's not as hard as you think it is.
It doesn't look that hard. I mean, every
Once you
trap
find
is
the
mapped to the
rhythm.
face button appropriately, so it's all a matter of just selecting the camera and then just press the button.
And getting the timing right.
And as
yeah.
always, every trap does have a cooldown.
Oh, here comes one.
Just
And
have a
like-
good... There we go.
Nice.
Just have a good peripheral vision.
Yeah, and like they mentioned, like if any of them does manage to get by, Murray will try to beat them up, but I think he can only take on so many at once.
Yeah, you.
And I... Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, you do have some leeway because of Murray.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Nice.
And... Okay, right side. And... Oh, dear. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure if someone gets up, because Murray is not standing in a very convenient position, if any of them do get up, they're almost guaranteed to get at least 1 hit on our plane.
Yeah.
How many
How
hits
many
they're trying to
is it allowed to take?
Hello?
I'm not sure.
Stop that group, Murray.
What I'm doing... At that point, I would... Oh, that was actually just how we stopped that part.
And they're packing explosives.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
boy.
So now they
Now
could
you
do,
gotta be
like,
careful,
2
sis.
hits.
Now they're going to be coming out, both of them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm speeding this part up as well, because, I mean, you get the idea.
Oh.
Oh man. This just makes it
Trust
all
me,
more
th-
funny.
I would say
Trust me,
put
this
in, like, a
video-
Benny Hill song here, but that's too
Trust
easy.
me.
Put in something
It's-
funnier.
To be fair, I already overuse it to hell and back.
Trust
so.
me, this video would have been well over 30 minutes if I... It already is, but it would have been even further if I didn't do this.
Well, what the?
Oh,
That
but
was Bentley
Bentley.
talking.
Yeah, Bentley probably had something to say.
Saying like, oh, we're halfway there, or something.
I like
Halfway there. Uh-oh.
Crap, one came out. Yeah, the plane took some damage there.
Hmm.
Yes, Bentley. On it, Bentley. Oh, here comes one now.
There's one
Murray,
now.
look at the-
Murray.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Murray!
Murray!
There you go.
He
Dickhead.
did his job, but goodness, he took a bit to react there, big fella.
Yeah, it's like,
Do you have potatoes in yours or something?
More than muscle to intimidate.
I like potatoes.
Like he's got muscle and mortar fire.
Wait,
In
what?
fact, yes I do. I have 3 of them.
Oh, listen, guys.
She's monitoring the ham radio frequency.
We're gonna see if Penelope can help us
Peekaboo.
for her first appearance.
Are you out there?
Hey, Penelope.
It's a moose.
Mouse.
This is sort of
Nah,
a
it's.
That's what I said, a moose.
A moose.
All right. You know, thinking back on it, he probably would have gotten some mileage out of the two-struck commentary.
Also, give it a few years, we could probably give that whole commentary a redo.
Wasn't it a point and click
I
thing?
Yeah, it was a point-and-click thing that had Christopher Lloyd in it.
Oh.
And many cartoon voice actors.
And I know for a fact that Jordan's going to win
That's
it.
what my homepage
Of
says.
course.
I know, that's what my homepage says. So, we're not going to play as Penelope, and unfortunately, because there now, Penelope never has any gameplay to herself. Penelope is all about the RC vehicles.
There is one exception, but we'll get to that later.
I think?
Don't worry,
Anyway.
Bentley.
You'll know what I'm talking about.
But for now, like, it basically is just the RC stuff from the previous game, so it's nothing, like, too alien.
I think the most she has exclusive to herself will be later on with the RC car, but otherwise, yeah, she mostly just copies off of Bentley's own
From Slide 2.
right, which is again part of my problem with well, actually now that I think about it, I think it's only really with Penelope where I have the most problem with, because between her what she does and what Bentley did in the second game, there's barely much of a difference.
I would
It kind of
say,
feels like they just took aspects of Bentley out just to give it
Gave
this
it
one
to
role.
her.
Exactly.
yeah. I would say it's kind of one of those instances where I don't mind it so much because it at least feels justified from a story standpoint.
Yeah, I mean
And
that's all
a
fine
tank?
and good. It's just that
Oh, wait,
again,
the tank.
this
Okay,
honestly
a
doesn't.
tank.
It's honestly with Penelope sections where I feel like Bentley could do this just as well.
Oh, jeez. Well, James, first off, the best way to do the...
There
The
you
best
go.
way to do this Yankee 86, they call it, is to put the hook down and boost in completely different directions, like back and forth for the heavier
Yeah.
guys. And James, the most I can say without spoiling anything for Icky, assuming he's never seen it yet, is say what we will about this game. At least it's better than how they made her relevant to the plot in the next game.
Oh no.
Hey,
I heard
missed.
horror stories about what happened there.
Yeah, but-
it's honestly Sonic 06 levels of stupid.
It's forced. It feels completely out of character for her, genuinely speaking, and just wrong.
It feels like something just to take one of the main protagonists down a peg for no good reason.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
I learned
okay.
in, I remember back in, my time in college, I learned something about the cave when it comes to, like, you know,
Oh
proper
yeah,
storytelling.
that old Double Fine game. Yeah, I've been meaning
No,
to
no,
try it
like,
out, but it has like
not-
it has so many different.
Not the game, I'm talking about, like, a plot factor.
There's
Because
a-
you have, like, the basic 3-act structure, like, you have the beginning, like, you know, everything's fine and dandy until something happens that kickstarts the plot proper.
right.
Then you go around for a little bit, establishing whatnot. Then you get to the cave, which is basically the no turning back segment.
Right.
It's basically the crux of the plot where something is supposed to happen that really changes the main character either for better or worse.
So basically, it's basically a plot twist.
Yeah. Like, take for example, scene in Up where you actually, well, no, where, Carl actually visits the, what's his name?
His idol, the guy he
Yeah, where they
idolized for
actually
years.
find his idol.
and
They
out
find
he's
him in a
got
literal
murdering
cave,
lunatic.
and that's basically where the story takes a much darker turn.
Oh my gosh,
Look at the
catch him.
damage this one guy's doing to this tire.
Well, he
He
had
has the
stupid
force of a
pigs.
tank. He has the force of a tank in his hand.
Well, I was about
He's
to
a
say,
big
like,
pig.
I was about to say he did have explosives on him. He was just like detonating them over and over.
Oh, okay.
So how long do we have to do this?
A lot. Until they're all dead.
Why didn't we zoom through this part again?
I probably should have. In hindsight. Oh well. Anyway.
More footage
So-
for the fans!
I mean, I
All
get
five
it,
of them.
James. I mean, I do get it, James. It was the best way they could, I guess, at the time, was the best way they could think of to explain how the villain could do what he was doing. But why couldn't he have just stolen it? Why couldn't he
yeah,
have just done this?
that's all
Did
they
he
could.
have-
That's all they need to do. Or
Again, we'll get to that game eventually when James feels like doing it.
But no, like,
It'll
what
be a
were we
while.
doing there? Protecting the hangar?
Yes,
we were
because we
hanging
didn't want
people.
our ship to go down. Anyway, let's go, Sly.
There we go.
all right, let's see what's next on our list of things to do.
Oh, that's right. So now that we have
this.
framed Team Iceland for wrecking Belgium's plane, now we need to frame Belgium for stealing Iceland's Lucky Ice sculpture.
Get it? Because Iceland.
Man, that was mean, Bentley.
Jeez.
Oh, it's gonna get its magnum opus in the next part, assuming it's the next part that happens.
Yes.
Good thinking.
Yay.
Team Iceland won't be gunning for me if they think the Belgians stole their lucky hunk of ice.
Right.
And the truck passed me, guys. What do I do?
Guys, I don't think we thought this plan through.
It's like, guys, we missed the ice cream truck.
And then looking like, oh crap! What? No.
You just
Murray, we said
had to get
Iceland.
distracted, didn't you, Ben?
You know what?
Oh, Murray.
Murray, we said Iceland truck.
Seems like
You
getting
know
inside
what?
that
I
truck
just-
Oh!
job for the
You know what
crew.
makes me think of,
He
like,
could use
you
some
know
of the
how, like,
guards' heads
they
to
talk about how,
bash
like,
in
their
the
very
back
first
door.
heist together was, like, stealing the cookies from the cookie jar? I imagine
Yeah.
at one point during their childhood, they would, like, make a heist where they would, like, try to, like, stop and rob an ice cream truck.
Yeah, and see,
Honestly,
that just,
I would not put it past them.
and that reminds me of Bangarang, a music video that Skrillex did, where these kids robbed an ice cream truck. It was
All right,
kinda
so we gave Sly Cooper the alias of Amelia Cooper. What do we call Murray?
The Murray.
cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Chad
I guess I'll
Murray.
do that.
Do you like comedy?
So here's our thing.
Huh?
I think it's time for Mr. Salty Pants.
What we need to do is get this guy to laugh,
What do you say?
so that
I think I actually remember this part.
so that
sourpuss laughing.
so Bentley needs to rob the key to the Iceland truck from this guy.
Political
Let's
humor.
try.
What was Genghis Khan's
Historical
favorite
humor.
meal?
What was Genghis Khan's favorite meal?
The brains of his enemy. Get it? I mean, it's more weird and gross than funny, but I mean, you got to admit, it's pretty weird.
Should I call
Let's
her Ranger?
try
Politics, politics, politics.
This coin.
intellectual humor. Heads or tails of a coin.
It's totally funny because
I love how this guy is just standing there, just listening to this weirdo who just suddenly showed up out of nowhere, being a bad,
bad jokes.
being a bad comedian.
They-
I'm
nailed
surprised
that
he
key.
hasn't walked away from this random.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, alright, let's do the physical humor.
Okay,
'cause guess
now
what?
we get to the thing that actually works.
Doc,
Oh,
I need help. Hey.
Apparently that
Great
worked.
reaction. It's like,
And I love this
What?
too. He's literally that's just really laughing animation. It's like what?
yeah, it's I just love how it's like,
While the Belgians laughing, fishing for
Comedy.
handkerchief.
It's so fucking silly. Anyway,
I'm sorry,
all
is nobody
all he's
watching
doing
this,
is-
though?
You have to do it when he's blue.
Right, that makes sense.
Is nobody watching this?
They don't care.
There's a moose right there.
I don't care.
Dude, they've had a history of sabotaging each other.
Yeah, but this is one particular team in this room, isn't it?
Nice work.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
it's like a whole gaggle of them.
Oh.
Alright, so now it's... Murray's like,
What was that, Murray?
That's choking.
Murray, I keep telling you, you gotta chew your food.
Okay, so I'm gonna say my two things bit first. So one is, we got the hanky, so now we can frame Belgium. Now we need to... I forgot, I completely messed up. I'm so
We're
sorry.
supposed to wreck this truck.
I'm sorry,
We can't actually...
I'm kind of
Also,
reminded
can we
of
talk about
that one
James?
clip from The Simpsons where, like, I think it was Homer's at the doctor's office, and then it just cuts to the chief of police just sitting there with his jaw locked up.
Mhm.
It's like, hey, look, I can fit my entire fist in his mouth.
Also, yeah, James, we can talk about that. Like, when we were robbing the helmet from Teen Iceland, they're like, now, don't pick the lock, because if we force the door open, that everyone's gonna think they're innocent. Oh, for this truck, ram people headfirst into it and wreck it to crap.
I'm kind of reminded of the Spyro Speedways when you do that.
Oh, now it's setting down bear traps.
That's honestly what this is, Iggy. It's pretty much an abridged version of those Speedway levels in Spyro.
Now, do you have a
also-
time limit for this truck?
No,
have a
you
time
don't.
limit.
You don't.
It's going in
Again,
circles
it's gonna
for
just keep
days.
going in circles.
Okay.
But also, like Logan said, now it's gonna start setting bear traps, so you gotta be mindful.
Otherwise,
But
you'll
who
kill
would have
another
bears
harmless
in this
innocent.
place?
Yeah, they got wolves.
Bear traps? You think you should have brought out some hair traps?
Oh.
That guy hurt. Nope, let's keep going, dude.
But yeah, I was about to say, it's like,
Please.
you make the joke about bear traps. We did see like a realistic bear in Sly 2.
In
That's
Slide
also
2,
true.
but not here.
Good old Crystal
Yeah.
Face.
Wait, did we get
What have
him?
you been up to lately?
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he has to not notice you for it to work.
Oh! There you go!
Cool. Let's go.
no one here but a potted plant.
I'm gonna take it for a ride. I won't do that joke.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I won't do the joke then. Anyway. What was that from, anyway?
It was from
Marvel
Marvel
vs.
vs.
Capcom 2.
That's the song
Ooh.
that plays when you select your
Ah,
characters.
woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa!
I didn't-
He jumped
I didn't
so
actually know-
high.
Hang time, dude.
Why?
Yeah, it's like
Why?
that was
is
weird.
it-
But yeah, just going back to MVC2, like it's weird. It's like the songs. It's I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Oh yeah, it's kind of the Sonic R problem where it's like they're legitimately good songs, but what does this have to do with the game that's made for it?
What?
It's
It
just
had
something
nothing
they
to
want-
do
it's
with
just like-
fighting.
It's a genre they wanted to use. That's all.
It's kind of like Sonic R.
Well, that's why I said
That's
Sonic
what he
R.
just said.
Oh,
So now that the door is somewhat open, now we can hop into it.
and do what with it?
Your turn.
Plant this, grab the sculpture. Now break the sculpture, and then plant the Belgian hanky to
You know,
prove that
I
it
don't
was
The
think
Belgian
Belgian
did all
what?
this. Handkerchief.
Oh, I thought you said the Belgian jinky. I was like, what the fuck is a jinky?
Oh,
The
a
Jinkies.
hanky.
Jinkies.
Isn't that some sort of breakfast cereal?
No, it's a Delma phrase.
Jinkies.
Come on.
So, okay, what are we supposed to do here?
How is nothing
We're
falling out of the
up
back of
on
that
top
truck?
Up top of the
And
there we
done.
go.
It's a good thing that the top was blown up.
Yeah.
I'm sure he won't notice the little ticking sounds.
What's that mysterious ticking noise?
It's
Honestly, you would think the truck driver would be onto something at this point, considering the entire truck is open.
right. He's been ramming people. Anyway, done. Let's go.
Well, that was a thing.
So Belgium and Iceland now hate each other.
Or are going to, anyway.
So now all that's left is for us to win ourselves a dogfight.
I gotta say, this is a very petty war they're waging.
Yes.
It's like,
but
hey,
but
you
it's
stole our
a-
helmet. Hey, you stole this one guy's handkerchief.
Yes, but it's honest work. No, it's not honest work. It's actually the exact opposite of honest work. But let's go and get ready to
We're
fight
pretty much
people.
we're playing these bastards at their own game.
Yep.
You know, all things considered, this seems like a very short chapter in retrospect.
Oh,
It's-
trust. Believe you me, Iki. Like we're only scratching the surface.
So
Yeah,
there are
there'll be
multiple dogfights?
Well, yeah, because it's a whole lineup. Remember, it's a bracket. We have to
Oh, right,
take down these
it's
guys, then we have to
tournament.
take down then we have to take down a couple other people. Yeah, the Black Barons fight is not for another couple days.
Yeah.
Dude, it's raining. You don't want to go plane riding
Yeah,
in.
I think the cutscene was supposed to load the next day first.
Relax, Mom. This is gonna be great.
It was at this moment that Sly realized
Shut
I
up,
never
Mom.
learned how to I never learned how to fly. What am I doing?
You don't even have a license.
Well, he did steal one from one Jose Ortiz.
Alright.
So, the controls are pretty simple. It's airplane controls, as you can imagine. And we just have to take down every plane we see. Right
Shoot
now.
to kill.
And the power meter, the brown meter up at the upper left, is my ammunition. If it runs out, I need to go underneath one of the bridges to get more. Whoa! That sucks.
So
I think
shoot
I
with
think they're on the
caution.
same team. And then I just need to, if I run out of ammunition, I just need to fly under one of the bridges and I can get a reload pack.
Under the
All
bridge.
out.
Fly down underneath one of the bridges.
There's some.
Pick up some more
How
rounds.
convenient of them to leave all these ammunition cards for us.
Question.
What's up?
Can you crash into any of the buildings?
Yes.
and we'll probably die.
Okay,
not
so
do
if
that.
you actually crash, you die.
Not sure how you would manage to survive that, but
So
Oh, and as you notice there, if I, like with any normal plane, if I pull up too high, then the plane won't be able to continue ascending. I need to be in some sort of a glide.
So hold on.
So I'm just gonna cut ahead so I get more fighting.
Technically speaking, this game is a caliber above that one Call of Duty game where during one of the press release gameplay snippets, they literally just fly into a windmill and they just slide off.
I saw that. No, I think that was Battlefield 1, and they just keep going as if nothing bad happened.
Hey James, can you edit that in the little corner over here?
I'll put that up.
Logan, can you edit
Thank
that?
you.
I know what you're talking about, and I'll put it up.
Just so we can make more people laugh.
It's always fun to see a company have to try and quick talk their way out of laziness.
The pompous AAA companies clearly having zero idea what their game is supposed to do in the first place.
We did it!
so yeah, we won.
Nice.
Oh, we're already
Yeah.
up to the finals.
Les finals.
The final. Wonder if they're alright with having. Wonder if Holland's okay with having the Frenchman Dimitri doing it. You think they would have had a local?
As far as we're concerned, he probably paid his way to be the spokesman.
Oh shit! I didn't
Or
realize
maybe-
that was the end of the part.
Yeah,
That's it. That's our first day of a big heist. But don't worry, we got plenty more the next day.
Coming
Join
up is
us
day 2.
for the finals. Bye.
Till next time, guys.